Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is a video on the new T5 fixture that I got on eBay for $80, and I bought a tool cord for it to make it a 2-channel setup for, I think it was $8 at Home Depot. So I took some still pictures of the process of the build in case anybody else wants to try and do something. You could pause the video and take a screenshot or whatever. So I tried to make it as easy as an installation as I could, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so here's the fixture when you take it out of the box. It's a 4 bulb, this one's 48-inch fixture. It comes with your standard 6500K bulbs. It comes with 4 of them. That's just how they come because they're meant to, I guess, grow plants. Alright, so I took the shrink wrap stuff off of the reflectors. The reflectors are pretty decent. They're nothing, of a high-end reflector. They are nice and wide, and they are pretty thin, so if you do want to modify them down the road to turn them into like a retrofit kit, you could pretty much just cut these things with a scissors, but they're pretty good for this fixture. Okay, so here I took the bulbs out, installed them in the fixture itself, and it comes with a single wire and 2 different switches on it. So it's a 2-channel, but you have to turn them on manually. So here's the first set. How they work out of the box is your 1 and 3 bulb turn on together, and then the second switch on it is the number 2 and 4 bulb that turn on. So of course I wanted to plug it in, make sure everything is functioning properly before I tear it down and create my own fixture. So remove the bulbs, and first step is there's 4 screws on either side to remove the reflector out of the metal housing so that you can get to all your wiring and ballasts. So now all the wires are exposed. You can see the 2 ballasts in the center. All the wires are tucked back pretty nice, straight out of the box. So when you do rewire it, everything stays out of the way. Nothing really gets near the bulbs. Bulbs themselves don't get too hot. So on the right hand side, that's where the daisy chain outlet is, and on the left is where the 2 switches and your main wire come in. So there is, just for having only 2 switches, there's a good amount of messy wires that they have here. So what I always recommend is before you start cutting and ripping stuff out, maybe take a picture with your phone or something, and then write things down so you can see how it is hooked up beforehand, so you can always refer back to it. But what you do want to do is you want to cut all the wires out for the switches. The ballasts are pretty simple. There's only 2 wires for power, your white and your black. So each ballast does have their own power source to go to everything, which makes it a little bit more simple for rehooking. Here's a quick shot of the daisy chain, how it's hooked up on the far right side. I didn't remove this one completely. I did leave it intact. I just cut the wires and I left it for Monica in case she wants to wire it in down the road and use it for an accessory like a fan or something, or maybe LEDs, moonlights. So at this point, all the terminal connections and the splitters and the splicers are all removed, disconnected. You have your white and black for each ballast to rewire into, and your leftover white and black for the daisy chain option. So now you want to clean your wires, get your extension cords ready, and some yellow wire nuts to splice everything together. These are the connections that came with it and the switches that I cut out and removed. They might be different if you order a similar fixture on eBay, I guess, depending on how they're built. Those are the leftover parts. This is what everything looks like after I'm done cutting it. I eventually, zip tied these together and tucked them under the ballasts out of the way to make it a nice clean look. And I like zip tying them so that there's no rattling or any noises within the fixture when you're moving it around. These are the two manual switches that work each channel direct from the factory. They put these in here, but obviously they need to be removed, because if you're not standing by the fixture all day waiting for your times to turn over to turn the fixture on, they're useless. And then of course, get your ends wire tied together. Each cord is for each ballast, so it's going to now be a 2-channel 4-bulb setup. Make sure you get the wire nuts on there real good. When you're done twisting them, your wires should start to slowly twist with each other. That means you got a good connection. Just to be on the safe side, throw some electrical tape on them. In case they do come loose, it will hold them together. The light fixture is not going to be moving around, so it's not like you're going to be breaking the connections to the ballasts themselves from the extension cord. You can see here I made sure to reground each cord and each ballast to the fixture itself, because the cord you're going to need is the 3-prong, outlet plug with the ground a probe, I guess you could call it, for the unit itself, since you're using the high output ballasts. Okay, so once you're all done, plug in the bulbs that it came with if you want, or plug in the bulbs that you're going to be using. Test your connections after you're done, putting your reflector back on and zip tying everything and putting electrical tape and securing everything in place. You want to make sure that there's no loose connections at all with the fixture before you put it over your tank. So I decided to rest my light fixture on brackets that I installed on my canopy itself. It does come with wire hanging kits that are very sturdy. When I cut them off, because I don't need them, they were a pain to cut through. So they do use some nice heavy wiring, or I guess you could call it the stainless steel cable, to hang the fixture if that's how you want to do it. Here's what the fixture looks like from the top. It is a full steel fixture that they powder coated. It's got a nice powder coating on it. It's a solid white. I'm going to, when the weather gets nice out, I'm going to be spray painting this real nice black to match the canopy, so it's going to almost look invisible and look way better. This 4-foot fixture came with the slotted louvers for heat dispersion. It's got 4 on the front, 4 on the back, and 2 on each side. And since I've been running it now, I think I've been at least a month I've had this on top of my canopy. It's never been warm to touch whatsoever. It doesn't make any noises. There's no humming noises out of it or vibrations. So for $80 free shipping on eBay, this fixture is well worth the money. I recommend this for anybody who's thinking of running T5s or even doing a retro kit. You could just remove the 2 inner bulbs and disconnect one of the ballasts and mount your LEDs to the middle of it, and just take a pair of scissors and cut the reflector, and you'll have a full housing that you can hang or mount. So I like the fixture. I can't wait to get warm weather so I could paint it up. And but yeah, it's one of my favorite DIYs that I have on my tank so far. So I hope you guys enjoy. Here's just a quick side view of the tank itself. I'm running 2 ATI Blue Plus and 2 ATI Coral Plus bulbs on my tank, and like I said a second ago, I love this fixture. I can't say enough good things about it. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask in the comment section below. All right, see ya.